you have a body? You can do calisthenics. That's it. That's the secret.
So why aren't you doing it?
You've probably seen those videos of people doing incredible things with just their body weight. Muscle-ups, human flags, handstand push-ups. It looks like something out of a superhero movie, and you immediately think,
I could never do that.
you tell yourself you're not strong enough. You don't have the right genetics. You don't have a gym membership. You don't have the time. You have a whole list of reasons why you can't start. Today, we're going to take that list of excuses, tear it up, and throw it away. Because every single person you've seen doing those amazing things started from zero. They all started with the basics, the fundamentals that you can begin doing right now in your own room with no equipment whatsoever. This isn't about becoming a superhuman overnight. This is about taking the first step and then the next and realizing the only thing that was ever stopping you was a story you told yourself. The biggest lie you've been sold is that you need a gym to get in shape. You've been convinced that fitness is something you have to pay for, a special club you have to join. You walk into a gym and see a sea of complicated machines, rows of shiny weights, and people who look like they were born there. It's intimidating. It feels like you need a manual just to figure out how to use half the equipment. And if you don't know what you're doing, you feel like everyone is watching you, judging you. So you either don't go or you go and stick to the one or two machines you kind of understand and you never see any real progress. You end up paying a monthly fee for a place that makes you feel more inadequate than empowered. That's the problem. The fitness industry has made a fortune by making you believe that your own body isn't enough. They sell you the solution in the form of memberships, equipment, and supplements, when the most powerful tool for transforming your physique has been with you since the day you were born: your body. Calisthenics is the art of using your own body weight as resistance to build strength, muscle, and control. It's the most natural and functional way to train. It's about what your body can do, not just how it looks. And the best part, the entry fee is zero. Your gym is wherever you are. Your living room, a park, your backyard. The only machine you need is the one you're already operating. So, let's get into it. Let's talk about how you, right now, can start building a foundation of strength that will eventually lead to those incredible feats you thought were impossible. We're going to focus on the absolute core movements of calisthenics. These are the pillars upon which everything else is built: push-ups, pull-ups, squats, and planks. Now, before you say, I can't even do one pull-up, let's be clear. I don't expect you to. Not yet. Every single one of these exercises has a progression, a starting point for the absolute beginner. That's the beauty of calisthenics. You scale the exercise to your current ability level. You are your own machine, and you can adjust the difficulty settings. Let's start with the push-up, the classic fundamental pushing movement. It builds your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. It's a compound movement that engages your entire core. But a lot of people do them wrong, or they get discouraged because they can't do a single one from their toes. Forget about that for now. We're starting with wall push-ups. Yes, a wall. Find a clear wall in your house, stand a couple of feet away from it, and place your hands on the wall slightly wider than your shoulders. Now lean in, bending your elbows until your nose is almost touching the wall. Then push back to the starting position. It sounds simple, and it is. But what you're doing is teaching your body the correct movement pattern. You're activating the right muscles without putting too much strain on them. Your goal here is not to blast through 100 of these. Your goal is to feel the muscles working. Focus on a slow, controlled movement. Feel your chest muscles squeezing as you push away. Keep your body in a straight line from your head to your heels. Don't let your hips sag. Do 3 sets of as many reps as you can. When you can comfortably do 3 sets of 20 wall push-ups, you're ready to move to the next level. The next step is incline push-ups. Find a sturdy table, a countertop, or the back of the couch. The higher the surface, the easier the exercise will be. The principle is the same. Hands slightly wider than your shoulders, body in a straight line, lower your chest to the object, and push back up. Again, focus on control. Don't just drop down and bounce back up. A slow 2-second descent and a powerful 1-second push-up. This is where you'll start to feel a real challenge. Your muscles will start to burn. That's good. That's the feeling of getting stronger. Work on this until you can do 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps with good form. Once you've mastered the incline push-up, you can try knee push-ups on the floor. Get into a push-up position, but with your knees on the ground. Again, keep that straight line from your head to your knees. Lower your chest to the floor and push back up. This is the final step before the real deal. When you can do 3 sets of 20 knee push-ups, you are ready to do a full push-up. And when you do that first push-up from your toes with your body perfectly straight, lowering your chest all the way down and pushing back up to a full lockout, that feeling is incredible.
That's a real, tangible victory.
And it all started with pushing against a wall. Next, the pull-up. This is the one that scares everyone, the king of back and bicep exercises. Most people can't do one, and that's completely fine. You don't start by jumping up to a bar and flailing around. You start with rows. All you need is a sturdy table. Lie on your back under the table. Grab the edge of the table with both hands about shoulder width apart. Now, keeping your body straight, pull your chest up to the table. Squeeze your back muscles at the top. This is a horizontal pulling motion, a bodyweight row. It works the same muscles as a pull-up, but you're only lifting a percentage of your body weight. If this is too hard, bend your knees and put your feet flat on the floor. This will make it easier. If it's too easy, you can elevate your feet on a chair. Your goal is to find the variation that allows you to do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Focus on that mind-muscle connection. Really think about pulling with your back, not just your arms. Imagine you're trying to squeeze a pencil between your shoulder blades. This exercise is the absolute best way to build the foundational strength for pull-ups. Once you're getting strong with the rows, you can start working on the negative part of the pull-up. For this, you will need a pull-up bar, or at least something you can hang from, like a sturdy door frame with a pull-up bar attachment, or even a set of monkey bars at a local park. Find a chair or a stool. Stand on it so your chin is already above the bar. Now grab the bar and step off the chair. Your goal is to lower yourself down as slowly as you can possibly can. Fight gravity the entire way down. Try to make it last for at least 5 seconds. At first, you might drop pretty quickly. That's okay. Just keep practicing. This is called a negative pull-up, and it's incredibly effective at building strength. You are stronger in the lowering or eccentric phase of a movement than you are in the lifting or concentric phase. By training the negative, you build the strength needed for the full movement. Do 5 sets of 1 single slow negative. Over time, you'll find you can go slower and slower. One day you'll be lowering yourself down, and halfway through, you'll realize you can actually pull yourself back up. And just like that, you've done your first pull-up. Now for the lower body. You might think calisthenics is all about the upper body, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Your legs are the most powerful muscles in your body, and training them with bodyweight exercises can build incredible strength and endurance. The foundation of all lower body training is the squat, the simple act of sitting down and standing back up. But most people have lost the ability to do it properly. We spend all day sitting in chairs, and our hips get tight, our glutes get weak, and our movement patterns get messed up.
So we're going back to basics.
Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outwards. Now imagine you're about to sit down in a chair that's way behind you. Push your hips back first, then bend your knees, keep your chest up and your back straight. Go as low as you can comfortably go, ideally until your thighs are parallel to the ground. Then drive through your heels and stand back up. That's 1 rep. The key here is form. Don't let your knees cave inwards. Keep your weight on your heels, not your toes. If you find yourself falling backwards, you can hold on to a doorknob or a table for balance. You can also try squatting to a chair. Literally sit down on a chair and then stand back up without using your hands. This will help you get the feel for the movement. Work your way up to 3 sets of 20 perfect bodyweight squats. Once you've mastered that, you can move on to more difficult variations. You can try pause squats, where you hold the bottom position for a few seconds. You can try jump squats to build explosive power. And eventually, you can work towards the pistol squat, the one-legged squat, which is an incredible display of strength, balance, and mobility. But it all starts with the basic bodyweight squat. Don't neglect your legs. A strong lower body is the foundation for everything. Finally, the plank. This isn't a flashy movement. No one is going to post a video of themselves holding a plank on social media and get 1 million views. But the plank is one of the most important exercises you can do. It builds core strength, and your core is the link between your upper and lower body. A strong core is essential for everything in calisthenics and in life. It protects your spine, improves your posture, and allows you to transfer force effectively. To do a plank, get into a push-up position, but rest your weight on your forearms instead of your hands. Your body should form a straight line from your head to your heels. Don't let your hips sag down and don't stick your butt up in the air. Squeeze your glutes and brace your abs like you're about to get punched in the stomach, and then just hold it. It's going to start to shake. Your abs will burn. You'll want to stop. Don't. Focus on your breathing. Try to hold it for 30 seconds. When you can do that, try for a minute. The plank is a mental battle as much as a physical one. It teaches you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's a skill that will carry over into every other aspect of your training. So there you have it. Push-ups, pull-ups, squats, and planks. Or rather, wall push-ups, table rows, bodyweight squats, and forearm planks. That's your starting point. That's your routine. No excuses. You don't need a gym. You don't need any equipment. All you need is a little bit of floor space, a wall, and a table.